Hello, welcome to my channel, A Budgeting Wife. And if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you are notified that I am budgeting. Before I get started, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to budget with me and support me during this financial journey as I navigate through how I make my money stretch through the month. And to all of my viewers, I hope after this video you will consider subscribing. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to be closing out week 4, and we are going to be closing out the whole month of January. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So let me go ahead and open up my budget by paycheck workbook. So today's date is Friday, so we already went through the 26th. Today's Friday. Karna has already been paid, and like I said, this week right here starts February for me. So we are going to be closing out week 4 of January and the rest of the weeks as well. So let's go ahead and get started. So we are looking at January's paycheck budget tracker for the week of the 22nd through the 28th. The reason why I closed out my budget is because I know I have no other transactions coming out the rest of this week. So for the income, we had rollover number 1 at $36.40. We had rollover number 2 at $43.60. We have source number 4 at $312. And then we had another source 4 at $135.15. And then gifts and holidays, I did have some money come in, and that was $35. So our income total was $562.15 for week 4. The bills that we had to cover this week was our renter's insurance at $23.24. We had Karna at $20.75 and Discover at $103.09. So I was off by 9 cents. So let's go ahead and get our bill total. Okay, so we have $23.24 plus $20.75 plus $103.09. That gives us a bill total of $146.08. Wait, $147.08. I'm looking at the 46 right here. So we have $147.08. Okay, so we are going to subtract. Okay, so we are going to be subtracting our $562.15. We are going to subtract $147.08. That gives us a leftover of $415.07. So that's what we had going down to our envelopes. $415.07. I do like these pens. These are the Pilot friction ball pens. These write better than let me grab the other pen that I was using. I was using these ones. These are by the same company as well. Well, this is by Parku, but I think it's friction as well. Let me grab another one I got. Oh yeah, see, this is erasable pen by Parco, whatever that is. So anyways, I like this pen more better. Don't skip. All right, I had to update my pens because I was tired of, you know, the skipping going on. And I do have some coffee right here. We're drinking coffee this morning. Okay, enough of that. Let's go ahead. Okay, so we had a leftover of $415.07. So for gas this week, we spent $40. For food out, we spent $19.94. Household did not receive anything. I did not receive anything. Daughter did not receive anything. Son did not receive anything. Miscellaneous did not receive anything. I did not get the car wash this week. And like I said, for the gifts and holidays, we spent $34.89. So let me go ahead and calculate what we have. So we have 40 plus 1994 plus 34.89. That gives us a envelope total for week 4 of $94.83. So let's go ahead and subtract our $415.07 from our $94.83. That leaves us with $320.24. Okay, so we are going to bring that total up to our sinking funds. So how I do my sinking funds is at the end of each month, I go ahead and calculate how much we have left, and I contribute to sinking fund. After all my bills are paid for the month, then I figure out what I contribute to sinking funds. So this week we contribute $105 towards sinking funds. Car maintenance got 20, car insurance deductible got 20, education got 10, moving got 10, gifts and holidays got 10, Christmas got 10, family fund got 20, and emergency got an extra $5. Because if you guys don't know, I like to save $20 every month in the beginning of our pay period towards emergency. So that's like my number one goal is emergency, making sure that I put something, at least $20 a month away for emergency. So for us to be able to put an extra $5, that is great. So we have $320.24. We are going to subtract $105. That gives us a leftover of $215.24. Now, before I had closed out my budget, I did forget to put that 21st in my credit union savings account. So I am going to do that next month. So we have a leftover of $215.24. We did not pay no extra debt. That leaves us with $215.24. Going down to our extra savings at $215.24. I wasn't able, well, I did not remember to put the 24 cents in my credit union, so that would be 0. And then our February start balance is $215.24, which gives us a zero-based budget. All of our money had a plan or a purpose to it, and I know exactly where all of my money went for the month. Now we are going to go ahead and look at the worksheets. Where did my money go worksheets? Okay, so we are looking at January's debt payment plan worksheet. So I do have some creditors and some balances to report. So Equinox, our balance is $6,160.52. Our Ford balance is $9,939.70. Klarna's balance is $40.62. Best Buy's balance is $391. Discover's balance at the end of January is 0. And our Amazon balance is $28.02. I did not make no payment for Amazon this month, but I will be clearing this balance out next month. And yeah, so total debt payment this month was $844.01. We paid $844.01 towards debt this month, which a lot of it is like, you know, Klarna. I like to pay in 4. I can afford things like that right now to be able to pay it in 4. So that's where a lot of that comes in at. And then Discover, I needed to purchase some things. My budget did not allow me to get those things with the cash, so here comes credit. So that's how that went. But I am happy to announce that Discover is paid off, and I paid $128.09 towards that card this month. Okay.
Last month's total debt balance, which was December,
February,
not February.
$17,112.45. This month's total debt balance is $16,559.86. So our total debt monthly progress was $552.59, which our percentage was 2%. So the total debt that I started with in 2022, because I want to keep up with that whole balance, because that's when I started to like pay off my debt. And this is what we started with in 2022. We started off with $23,170.40 worth of debt. That includes credit cards, car payments, things like that. So this month's total debt balance is the same as this one, and our overall debt progress has been $6,610.54, which is 29% progress. So we're almost 30% done with our debt. 30%, I believe next month it'll be about 31 maybe, because I'm trying to really cut Discover. I don't want to be really using Discover. Klarna, I know I'm going to be using Klarna, so that's what it is right now. But this is our January's debt payment plan. Now we are going to be going ahead and looking at our Where Did Our Money Go worksheets. Okay, so as you all can see, we are on our Where Did Our Money Go monthly budget category breakdown. I went ahead and filled this out already to save time and also make sure my math was correct before I came on here. So everything in blue is going to be overspent, and everything in orange is going to be under. So let me go ahead and make this a little bit better. Oh, this blue is kind of drying out. Okay, so we're going to do over and under. Okay, so everything that I'm going to be marking in blue is going to be over. So we went over in our utilities. We went over in debt. We went over in gas. We went over in household. We went over daughter and son. Miscellaneous, we went over. Food out, we went over. Savings, we went over. And savings spent, we went over because that wasn't even budgeted. Okay, so everything in orange we was under. So insurance, we was under. Monthly subscriptions, we was under. I'm gonna count that as under because I don't know. Car wash, car accessory, we was under because we didn't use that. And then rent, we was like on budget, I guess. So yeah, this is how our monthly budget category breakdown. So rent, 5% of my inflow went to rent. Utilities, 14% of my inflow. Insurance, 9% of my inflow. Monthly subscriptions, 3% of our income went towards that. Nothing went to yearly subscriptions. Debt, 35%. As you all can see, that's the biggest number on this side. 35% of our income went towards debt. That's good because I see progress we're making, and then I'm like, okay, we got to hurry up and get out of here. So gas, we spend 6% of our inflow. Household, we spend 5%. Daughter, 1%. Son, 4%. Food out, 2%. Savings, we put 5% of our inflow towards savings, which is good. And then savings spent, we spent 1% of our inflow towards our savings spent. So the total monthly spent was $2,221.31. And then, like I told you guys, February start balance is $215.34. everything due, check out. So our starting balance was $125. Our earned income was $1,073. Other income that I did receive was $1,203.65. We did use $35 worth of savings, and our total monthly info was $2,436.65. This page used to scare me a lot. Like when I used to close out my budget last year, I used to get irritated because nothing ever added up or matched up. But I am using the Budget Mom's building blocks of building course, and she do have the digital version of the workbook in there, and that's how my numbers were able to balance out, because I did use the Excel version of this book, and I did my math and I went back to go check that Excel version, and everything was on point. So I'm pretty happy about our January monthly budget category breakdown. Now we are going to be flipping it over to our where did our money go monthly debt and savings breakdown. So our, put these away. Okay, so our debt total monthly inflow was $2,436.65. Our monthly payoff was $844.01. So percent of our inflow, 35 cents, like I told you guys in the beginning on this page. 35% of our income went towards our debt. So for the individual percentage, we have our Equinox. We spent $320 this month, so 38% went towards that. Ford, we spent $274.37, so 33% of that went towards the Ford. Best Buy, we spent $50.41, so 6% went there. Cardinal, 8%. Discover, 15%. And when I added all these up, they did come up to 100%. And for our savings, so our total monthly income was $2,401.65. So our total monthly savings was only $125, which was 5%. So these are my savings categories. I have emergency, car maintenance, car insurance deductible, education, gifts and holidays, moving, Christmas, and family fun. Emergency, 20% went towards our emergency. And I told you guys emergency was my #1 goal. So I can see that 20% of this total monthly savings went towards my emergency, which is good. Car maintenance, 16%. Car insurance deductible, 16%. Everything else, 8%. And then family fun, 16%. When I did add up all these, it did give me 100%. So as far as the next page goes, okay, so we are looking at another page. Where did my money go? Monthly spending comparison. I did not track. I mean, I did track February,
to say tracked December.
I didn't write it in here, so I'm just going to start with January through December. That's how I like to do my budget book. I like to start in January, end in December. I don't like to carry nothing into the new year. So I did not go ahead and do no verses. I just started off with January. So for rent, it's just, basically what I just said on the last page, 5%, utilities, 14%, insurance, 9%, monthly subscriptions, 3%, and so forth and so forth. And our change in amounts, which is going to be the same because I didn't track December for the budget categories. Whew, okay, so this is where our money went to this month in January. A lot has been going on. I do not use any cash, but if I do receive cash, I will go ahead and track that cash. But I don't use the cash envelope breakdowns or nothing like that. I just write my notes over here on this side, but I do not use the cash envelope breakdown page because I don't use cash. I like to track everything in my checking account because it's very easy for me to do that. And it's like having a receipt when it's being tracked out of your checking account. So, I don't know. January was a good starting month. I do feel like I hit some goals. I did want to at least put $20 towards emergency, and I did put $25 towards emergency. Great. I was able to put money towards sinking funds. Great. We came out positive at the end of the month. Great. So everything is great for right now with our money. So that's the end of this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below in the comment section. And I will be getting back with you as soon as possible. In my last video, I did let you guys know that I wanted to start doing shout outs. So once we hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to start posting shout outs to you guys. So once we hit 100, then we will be doing shout outs. So this is the end of January. I do appreciate you guys stopping by today, joining me today, and budgeting with me today. I do appreciate it. The next video you guys will be seeing is our February week 1 budget. And we are going to be going to Vegas, so now I have to plan on what I need to do and how I need to do it, how much money I'm going to take. So that's going to be interesting. The first week of February will be interesting, so you guys stay tuned for that. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.